One thing that I really like about Atlanta is how incredibly green it is. How many old trees we have everywhere. And one of the interesting things about that is there is food all throughout the trees. And it's good and it's edible and it's not going to kill you. There is food all throughout the city. Concrete Jungle actually started from a party. We had a cider press that was given to one of our friends. So we started looking for apple trees on the side of the road that we could take and use for just a big day party called Cider Fest. After a few years of that, we sort of overwhelmed ourselves with the number of apples we were getting. It was way more than we could use. And we realized we should do something with it. So we started donating it.
It grew into everything else that grows around here too. Pears, muscadines, figs, tons of berries, pomegranates. And we donate it to local homeless shelters and food banks.
We pick both public and private land. Whenever it's private, we always ask for permission. Homeowners normally don't want it, so they normally see it as a favor.
They fall on the ground, the squirrels get them, the bugs come. It almost entirely goes to waste. That's how we're able to pick from people's yards, is because they are delighted for us to come and take it. Great, get them out of here. You know, it's not uncommon for us to get 400, 500, 600 pounds of fruit at a time.
Here at Mercy Community Church, we have had a relationship with Concrete Jungle since pretty much they began. We are a grassroots organization that is run primarily off of in-kind donations. So the fruit that Concrete Jungle brings us is literally the only fresh food that we receive.
The normal things donated don't include any real produce. They are old canned things, and so we're just trying to get some actual healthy food to people who need it.
In years past, mid-June, we're donating plums, and that's it, because that's what's growing. But a lot of these places that we donate to, I mean, they want everything.
We started Doghead Farm in about February or March of 2012. It gives us the opportunity to spread out things to give to shelters over the rest of the year.
At this point, we've been picking for so long around Atlanta that we know of a fair amount of stuff growing here. I think altogether we've got maybe 1,600 trees that we know about in kind of the Atlanta area. They're just hard to keep track of, and they'll do something different every year.
There's a surprising amount of fruit that grows here for it being a city. The biggest thing people can really do to help out is just to know what's in their neighborhood and let us know when it's ready.
Like, we have this thing that we call the fruit eyes. People that have been out with us a lot, you know, they'll see a pear tree or a service berry tree or whatever, and once you see 2 or 3 of them, you'll just start to see them everywhere, because it's just kind of this hidden detail of your environment that you didn't really notice.
In just a bit, we'll meet a veterinarian with extraordinary patience and patience. But first, we'll find out the story behind some